It's a 4-day weekend. It is throwback weekend at Darlington Raceway, Carolina Dodge Dealers 400. Hope you guys like that intro. So, what is up? We're for another 4-day weekend, Darlington throwback weekend for the Carolina Dodge Dealers 400. Austin's throwback was already revealed, and nope, it's not the GM Goodwrench paint scheme. So, I'll explain more of that at the end of the video. So, This is fun. This is going to be exciting. I received a lot of great news in relation to my job. Unfortunately, I really can't share that here. So therefore, if necessary, I will talk about some non-personal details, like in the months to come throughout the summer. So anyway, what we're about to do is get some Krispy Kreme donuts as a reward for me. So I wanted to get this shit all on camera. So a surprise Thursday night vlog. Remember the Thursday night presentations I used to do back in the day when I lived on Sandhurst in my early days here? Well, it's kind of be like every once in a while I'll do like a Thursday night vlog if I happen to go out somewhere to get when we start a 4-day weekend. So, before the 4-day weekend begins the next day on Friday. So get them belts tight. Let's get the hell on out. Glenn, get the hell out of here. Like Johnny Gilbert said in that episode where he accidentally introduced Alex Trebek, God rest his soul, as Glenn Kagan in season 16. So let's go get some warm, hot-ass, delicious Krispy Kreme donuts. And hopefully the milk isn't fucking bad this time. So yeah, since we don't have a Krispy Kreme in Lorain County, which is freaking dumb, and considering that we didn't have a Five Guys in Cuyahoga, we have to drive 50 minutes towards the Sandhurst house in Brook Park to go to Middlebrook Heights to get them. And that's where it becomes a real pain in the ass when, even if we get them hot, they're not going to be that way by the time we get back. When we lived closer to the area on Sandhurst and Brook Park, they would still be hot by the time we got home. We finish them faster. So just wanted to warn you, Ward Burton, this has been a thing since we moved here in February 2015. So I'll see you all in my mom's car.
Hang on one second.
The 6th, right?
Yeah.
Or the 6th? Oh, I mean the 6th or the signature?
No, wait, let me look here. No, pay signature.
Okay, I'm next to Mark Martin's old number. Yeah. Okay, got it. My handwriting is so big. God, it's so big it went into the next. Into the next yard.
Many minutes later.
Look! Oh shit!
Looks like they're closed.
Look at where we are. This is an area I haven't been back in. I don't think I've been back here since 2017 when my dad took me to the Berea Fair and he walked in on me and my friends dancing to Ricky Martin Uno Tres Maria. I mean, look at this environment vicinity, what's the term I'm looking for? Look at this environmental facility, huh? Look at this look at this atmosphere. Is it even open?
No, it's closed.
Ah, damn it.
Alright.
Look at that. It's not even open. I don't know what the hell was going on. What were we supposed to do had it was open?
We were gonna take my passport application and send it off.
Oh, you looks like you're gonna have to do that without me tomorrow.
Maybe so.
Yeah, hopefully you'll get here in time before it closes.
Yeah.
I haven't been back here since 2019, 18, 4 years ago. Yeah, 4 years ago was the last time I was back. This, everybody, we're back in Brook Park where I used to live from 2010 to 2014. I've been in Ridgeville since 2015, which made 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 6 years now, and I never had this many memories brought back from a city that I lived in beforehand. And I dream about this fucking place all the time in my sleep when I don't go on days I don't go to work, and it's giving me false hope that I'm back here. Look at my buddy Steve Lucky's old shop. My grandparents and I were just talking about this place earlier at home. Look at that. Look at that. This is where my old house used to be. Hey, Sandhurst, you're in my dreams 24/7. Adios. And we had some guy next door, next to me, like I was filming and showing you this Lucky's, repair center, and some guy kind of beeped his horn lightly next to me and gave me a wave. I couldn't tell if I knew him or if he looked familiar or not. You know, his windows weren't tinted, and I actually got scared because all the bad experiences I had over here, living over back there in Sanders, I that's where I got terrified because for some reason it just lives rent free in my head, and I don't know why.
5 minutes later.
Can I get for you tonight? Hi, I'd like a dozen of glazed donuts, please, and that'll be all.
All right, ready for it.
Thank you.
And the light's not on, unfortunately, but we're still getting the damn donuts. That's for damn sure, because this was my reward for doing so damn well at work this week, and since I've been back on October. My grandparents unfortunately didn't want anything, but that's okay because they got their own donuts at home, even though we did offer them. So you said 10 seconds at the not earliest, but the best. Yes. Bring you the hand washing sequence as like the first clip back home. So I'm gonna go tear some shit up like Terry Labonte's in the donuts. You know, this is twice now I've experienced like fresh milk tasting and smelling bad. You know, the same fucking stench of smell and taste. So I'm not like, normally I get some sweet with eat it with something sweet, but it's not worth the risk right now. So I'm just gonna eat the donuts without the milk. So when's my next video? Tomorrow's Friday. It'll probably be a Spurs game review, I think. Let me check this shit out like Kevin LePage. It's against the Kings in Sacramento, meaning another late-ass game. Excuse me. I have 10 o'clock our time here on the East Coast, so, but thankfully I don't have any shows like getting in my way, so I will try to watch, even though, 1, I'm not excited for the game. 2, I'm not looking forward to it. 3, Spurs basketball has never stressed me out this much before. Even last year didn't stress me out this much, or the year before that. So, but I just look forward to getting this season over with, and let alone I say fuck the play-in tournament. It's not even worth it, even if we make it in there, because Curry or whoever we play is just gonna sweep us, like run us out of the gym and sweep the floor with us. So kind of pointless to be in the play-in game. Let's just miss the play-in tournament, let alone the playoffs as a whole, and get that lottery pick again. So I will see you all for a Spurs game review tomorrow night. So have a good night tonight and a better day tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Good night and stay dry. Upon further review, I did a little smell test with the milk and it's good to go. All right, let's eat. I did promise you all I was going to explain about Austin's throwback in Sunday's Carolina Dodge and I was, why? Take 2. I promised you guys I was going to explain Austin's throwback in Sunday's Carolina Dodge Dealers 400 Winston Cup race. So here you go. When I mentioned in the beginning I was going to explain it at the end of the video, well, I almost forgot about that when I was checking out the clips like Kevin LePage before I went to edit the video. So, but at least this will be in there now. So that whole sign off in like the previous clip, like the previous sign off was a false alarm. So this will be the real one, I promise. So yeah, those donuts took a real toll on me. I had like 6. Yeah, I had 9 of them. Ate them all. Ate the whole. Well, there's 3, 8, a dozen, 12. Wait, 3, okay. Yeah, there's a dozen assorted. I can't do math. I'm sorry. But anyway, so for Austin's throwback this year, since they moved the throwback game from the Southern 500 on Labor Day, so they can let it like stay focused on on the chase, the Southern 500 just fully focused on the chase. They moved it to the Carolina Dodge Dealers 400, which a race that shouldn't have been brought back last year, COVID and everything. So let's keep it for this year. Move it to throwback. We're gonna move the throwback team there. So this number 3 paint scheme, the number 3 throwbacks are not just all about Dale Sr. So, this year he's paying tribute to Fireball Roberts. I was actually seriously hoping that it was going to be the GM Gooderich paint scheme. You got to admit, though, because they did a RC throwback in 2015. What did they do in 2016? They did a Ricky Rudd throwback in 2016, an Earnhardt Sr. throwback in 2017, which was the Wrangler paint scheme. I think in 2018, I know in 2020 they did last year they did Junior Johnson, and I think in 2018 they did the black Richard Childress like paint scheme with the golden numbers. In 2019 they did the Secret Silver, which was also Earnhardt, which they took forever to reveal that shit, which I thought it was going to be the GM Goodrich paint scheme. This year they actually found a new idea, Fireball Roberts. But my thoughts on that whole bringing back the Goodrich scheme for Austin Dillon, I mean, they've basically run, they're trying to be careful not to bring that back and piss off all the fans, especially the boomers, who are stuck in the past and can't get over the fact that Dale Sr. has been gone for 21 years. Like, I was an Earnhardt Sr. fan when I was and I was working in NASCAR. But did I cry when he died, even though I was new? Yeah, because I never got to see the greatness before my eyes. But eventually I did get over it. I don't even cry over that or lose sleep over that anymore. I mean, I get it. Austin gets a lot of hate because, the Silver Spoon thing based on the number he runs. And I'm glad they're starting to spice it up with the number 3 paint schemes, not with that had nothing to do with Dale Sr. But eventually, if they, in the future, throughout this whole 2020s decade, they're going to run out of ideas. And they're going to have no choice but to bite the bullet and run the GM Goodrich paint scheme for Throwback Weekend. Like, for Earnhardt Sr. paint schemes alone, they went through his 80s Wrangler paint scheme in 2017. Let me see here. What day? I'm trying to think if I remember. 2016. They did a Ricky Rudd Ricky Rudd throwback, which, when Earnhardt Sr. runs, like, flip-flop rides twice, 15-3, back in the day before I was born. So they did the Wrangler paint scheme in 2017. They did, and of course they did the Secret Silver in 2019. What other Dale Sr. scheme outside the Coca-Cola paint scheme that he ran in 1998 in the Suzuka exhibition race after that regular season already concluded, That's after the Napa 500 and Gordon won the championship, that crazy Napa 500 that fans older than me remember the most, where they didn't even postpone it. They just let's wait till the rain came and just decided to finish it at night after starting in the day. The next week, when they just ran the Suzuka race before going into the offseason, he ran a Coca-Cola paint scheme. So basically, that's outside the GM Goodrich paint scheme, that's all that's left. I mean, they'll probably run it next year, maybe the year after, but no matter when they do, it's like, if they run the Coca-Cola throwback next year for Austin, like after that, or if they use the Coca-Cola throwback first, regardless of year, or even if they don't think of the Coke paint scheme, what the hell is left other than the Coke paint scheme? If they don't want to use the Coke paint scheme, not only if they don't think about it, and they can't come up with any more ideas for a number 3 paint scheme, and they can't manage to find other paint schemes to avoid, running the GM Goodrich scheme and pissing off the media, and some fans, and of course all the boomers, and of course with the Wicked Witch of the South, Teresa Earnhardt. They're going to have what's left. Eventually, if they start to run out of ideas, especially of Dale Sr.'s major paint schemes alone and not just number 3 paint schemes in general, they're going to have to bite the bullet and run the GM Goodrich car. And the boomers are going to go live in La Vida Loca on Twitter, especially, and more Facebook, 100 times worse. So as an Austin fan since 2012, I'm all in for the meltdown on NASCAR Facebook, which is more toxic than NASCAR Twitter, why I don't participate in it, and NASCAR Twitter from the boomers. I'll be all in for it. And I will buy the diecast, I will buy the shirt, I will buy the hat if they decide to ever bite the bullet and run the Goodrich paint scheme. It's going to piss off Earnhardt's mother too. But as an Austin fan who's basically gotten over the death of Dale Sr., I don't give a shit. Let him be mad. And if he actually wins that race and the Goodrich throwback, it's going to be, if the people are going to be even more mad, and I'll be doing a Live in La Vida Loca dance on camera and put it all over the interwebs for all the people to see out of spite, just to piss off all the angry fans even more in my Austin Dillon throwback Goodrich gear if they decide to ever run that paint scheme. So that's all I wanted to come on here and say and explain to you guys, when I mentioned that at the beginning. Now here's our true sign off now. My next video will be a Spurs game review after the game against the Kings, which technically might go into Friday morning, midnight. So have a good night tonight and a better day tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Good night. And one more time, I'll say it again. Stay dry, be safe, and God bless.